What up, my madness society? It is your host with the most, Shadow Loke, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. That is how you help my channel get into the algorithm. Highly appreciate if you could go ahead and do that. Now, breaking news: Donald Trump has just been shot at one of his rallies that he was giving. Well, he was grazed. I want to say shot. It looked like more like he was grazed, right? He was doing this is all live. It was happening live. He was giving his thing. You hear shots. You hear like up to like, I don't know, like 10 gunshots. You see him go down, and then Secret Service rolls up, picks him up, and whatnot, and and apparently bleeding. Now, I don't know if this is a hoax, if it's real. I mean, it was happening live. I mean, everybody's reacting. Everyone will have to be in on it. But then again, it's how some people are reacting to gunshots. You would think that they would be running away and stuff like that, right? And then Donald Trump does give his, fist up. But then again, when adrenaline is rushing in your body and, shit's happening so fast, you're not really thinking right straight, because he was even saying, let me get my shoes, let me get my shoes. You would think that would be the last thing he would be worried about, right? Why didn't he have his shoes? How did his shoes come off? I don't know. When shit like this happens, bro, everything happens so quick, you just don't even know, right? So, I mean, it could just be adrenaline, and all of that, right? Because he's not really grasping the situation because, of the traumatic event that it happens, You can hear people screaming. I think you can hear the people screaming when we play the video. If it wants to play. Oh, yeah, there we go. Cheap ass.
Take a look at what happened.
You hear the gunshot, boom, boom.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
You hear another one right there.
Oh my god!
See, let me get my shoes.
Oh, I can't see it.
All right, so, I mean, it looks crazy, right? Now, if it is true and he did get shot, look, I don't like Donald Trump. I don't want him to win. I'm not a fan of the individual. I just like him. But, bro, trying to take his life, bro, trying to smoke him, come on now, homie. Like, it's just politics, my guy. It's not that serious, homie, that you don't want to smoke the individual. You see what happens, bro, that this shit gets so out of control that you have a lot of lunatics out there that, decide to do crazy shit, bro, on both sides, right? Because we could say that this is a stunt, right? But then it looks, guns, it would look bad on those who, are for gun rights and guns and all that, which Republicans are, and Donald Trump and all his supporters are people who are fond of their weaponry. So him getting shot will be bad for publicity on their side, right? So if it is a stunt, it kind of, harms their overall views, right? So it's kind of hard to say if it is a stunt or not, because, since they are for guns and shit like that, I mean, this would kind of look bad, right? Like, well, there you go. Because Trump is one who's more lenient on gun safeties and gun laws and stuff like that, right? He doesn't think they should be so strict. So this kind of looks kind of this doesn't help him out all that much, right? So that's why it's kind of hard to say, But then again, a lot of people do hate Trump, and I could see somebody going and trying to take action, because he talks a lot of shit. That's what happens when you disrespect people and you come very disrespectful and calling names and are loose with your mouth. You got to carry yourself humble and carry yourself with respect, because there's a lot of individuals out there that will take action, who have nothing to lose, who will go out there and just throw their whole entire life away, bro, for this moment. You get what I'm saying? And it's sad that it has to come to this, when it shouldn't. Because even though, like I said, bro, I dislike the individual, bro, you doing life or losing your life over Donald Trump, bro, that's one thing you don't want to lose your life for, bro. Trump is not worth it, my guy. You know what I'm saying? He really isn't, bro. They're gonna completely fuck your life up over Donald Trump, my guy. You get what I'm saying? So this shit is stupid, bro. This is the worst way to go about things. I could get it that people will dislike him, and maybe some people will even say good. But like I said, bro, wishing death upon somebody just because they have different views than you it's just petty, bro, and it's not the business, homie. People are entitled to say and live however they choose, whether it goes against how you carry yourself. That's their life. You know what I'm saying? We can only worry about us. As long as we don't got to deal with the individuals on the day to day, is all gravy. And like I said, it should never even come to the point of getting smoked. But I could see this happening, and for the reasons of why, because he's very disrespectful. So if it is true, it's a damn shame that that's happened to him. It shouldn't have to come to that. It's petty, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. This is barely ongoing, so I don't know if the guy's been caught or who it was or whatever. The gunshot sounded like a small caliber, and it sounded from far away, right? So, probably like, a little small rifle, bro, and probably, try to snipe him, but, probably didn't really have that. It didn't sound like, one of those type of weaponry, right? So, I could see it just grazing him, you know what I mean? Because it did sound like a distance away, right? And even people were like, what? Like, what's that, Kind of looking around. It didn't really sound loud enough to be close up, Sounded like it was coming from a distance, and it's, sounded like a small caliber, right? So, and, I'm pretty sure the area was secure and stuff. Like, even though, say, Secret Service kind of got there kind of late, my boy. You know what I mean? Vatos already on the ground and shit. Like, I think they should have been a little bit closer, no? Don't they train for these kind of moments? Especially with Donald Trump, bro. There's some wackos that's going to try something. So I think that they could have done better to protect the vato. And like I said, Donald Trump, just try to, he always tries to be tough, He didn't like that he was all, raggedy and, he just got like, so he tried to play it off like, nah, I got this. But in reality, he probably was scared out of his ass, you know what I'm saying? You hear people cheering and saying, USA, USA, which is stupid as fuck. That fool just been shot. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all should be trying to get him safety. Y'all don't know if there's a armed gunman and stuff like that out there. But they're probably used to kind of shit like that over there, huh? Like, we accidentally shoot each other all the time hunting bears. It's a joke. Nah, but overall, if it is true, it's sad that it has to come to this when it shouldn't. Donald Trump really isn't worth it. It should never come to this point. You know what I mean? It's just politics, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, homie. These problems could get fixed verbally, coming and to the table. It shouldn't have to come to violence, homie, because, that's not going to fix America, not going to fix the problem. If anything, it's going to make the problems worse, Now I can see both sides coming and giving bullshit arguments for the reason of this, shit happening. And they're going to blame the Democrats somehow on this. And the Democrats are going to say that it's the Republicans' fault somehow. And yeah, and then they're going to go start dissing each other over an incident that has nothing to do with none of that, bro. You just had a wacko who went off the rails and decided to take action, to matters into his own hands. Has nothing to do with neither of y'all to be blaming each other. Get your heads out of your asses. Stop making everything about you guys. The power struggle between the left and right, bro. That's what this election is about. It's about which party is better. It's not about the people. It's not about what's better for us. It's not about our rights. It's not about bettering it for the working class or us individuals out here busting our asses. It's all about which party's better and who wins on that party to benefit that party and not the people. Neither party gives a fuck about us. And those are the facts. What are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments. Shadow, we up.